Our Metal Gear... Oh, shit.
Whoops.
That's a good opening.
Yeah.
Our Metal Gear year. All action, all the time. Man, in the heat of it. In the heat of it.
Oh, you saw me?
Well, Dora, did you want to finish your story? Or are you, like, caught up in the drama?
I'm a little tense right now, but maybe I could get it out. So, I think that... nope, I'm gonna die.
Now we have plenty of time
hard,
to tell the story.
It's hard to talk. So
What
I
an
think
intro.
the reason that I really love this, and I actually didn't realize how much I really liked this battle until I played it again later on in my life. And I think the reason I really liked it, and I've always really liked it, is because it's so anxiety-ridden. It feels like a horror movie to me when I play it, because it's like you can hear him running, but you don't always know where he is. Mm-hmm. And there's this sort of build-up of him finding you. And the whole time you're trying to get rid of him, and it gets more and more intense. Like, it's very... the scale of intensity really slowly rises to the point where it feels like it's out of control. And I think that is... Like, I think that's what really gets me, is, like, I don't feel like... When it gets really intense, at the end, it just feels like a legitimate horror movie. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, I think it's really cool.
So it's like the torture scene where it actually makes you feel like you're being tortured by having to press the button. This is like a horror movie where you actually feel tense. It's like a Freddy Krueger movie where he like is stalking someone and
yeah. And like there's these sort of hang-ups where you can't just shoot at him and get him. You have to set up traps. You have to figure out where he's going to be and kind of figure out a pattern, which he really doesn't have one.
Yeah, he's very relentless, like you would see in like a horror movie, just somebody stomping after you.
Yeah, and all you can hear is them breathing. I think that's what really freaks me out about it, is like... You have no idea where he's going to be. All you can do is wait.
Yeah, it's interesting that Vulcan and Mantis are two of the most memorable villains in the series, and they're both modeled off like horror movies, which I don't think they ever pulled that off again as successfully. I'm trying to think of someone else, another boss that would be like... Because in Snake Eater, they're all like anime characters. Mm-hmm. I mean, you would think that the... what's the toad guy?
The Fear?
The Fear, yeah. He seems like he'd be a scary movie, but he's not. He's kind of goofy.
Yeah. He's not very scary. He's kind of creepy looking, but otherwise...
you know who's a perfect example? Is the Sorrow. Sorrow is very much like that. It's just fucking... It's just a horror movie in that sequence. But that's not really a boss fight, though. Right. That's just a sequence in the game. Very good sequence. And
probably
I feel...
one of the best, yeah.
I feel like the boss fights in 4 really let that down. I feel like just the designs of the beauties... I don't know, you never really feel intimidated by any of them. They're just girls in mech suits.
Yeah.
Whereas Vulcan... Does he have superpowers? Is he controlling these birds? You know, Psycho Mantis actually legitimately has telekinesis. Whereas the girls in Metal Gear 4, they're just these girls in bionic suits who just shoot you with guns. Like, they don't really have any powers.
Right.
I guess
they have powers.
Only Screaming Mantis does. And then you find out that it's not even her. She's not even the one with powers. Because Laughing Octopus just uses Octo Camo.
Right.
Crying Wolf just has fucking Fortune's railgun.
And a cool suit.
Raven just shoots grenades at you.
Yeah.
There's no real like boss fights. Or at least memorable ones. That is the thing that I am most excited about.
Shit. Sorry.
When Dora replays this and fucking nails it the next time.
Which will happen the next time. I'm just really low on rations.
The thing I am so excited about in the Phantom Pain, and I hope I'm not eating these words a year from now, is the return of epic boss fights. It seems like there's going to be fucking supernatural boss fights in that game. And just trying to imagine a Ground Zeroes environment where you're actually fighting a boss that has superpowers. Because the trailers really imply that there's going to be some supernatural stuff going on, which is really missing from Peace Walker.
Like those who don't exist, and...
Well, yeah, and the Vulcan-looking fire apparition.
Right.
And the character that looks like Mantis. It really seems like there's going to be some shit going on. there's no real boss fights in Peace Walker either. They're just all mech fights.
Yeah. So I think it's a downside to Peace Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really...
Not that they were bad, it's just they're not as memorable as, like, these boss fights are.
Yeah.
Or the boss fights
Well,
for 3.
they're impersonal. Because you're fighting a machine, not a person.
Right.
Yeah, that would be a major criticism of Peace Walker. It doesn't have those memorable villains. What's got Hot Coldman? I mean, come on. I can't even say his name with a straight face.
Good old Hot Coldman.
Okay, so...
So you're going to keep trying the Claymore strategy?
Yeah, because at some point, the Nikita strategy doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Because he starts shooting them, he'll find them immediately.
Gotcha.
Well, couldn't you do the Nikita until it stops working and then start shooting?
Yeah,
Claymores?
I am. I'm going to just throw him on this row, at least.
Set a trap for him?
Yeah, exactly. So at least I would get started on that.
Just don't run over your own Claymores.
Yeah, no, I know where they are now. Kind of organize them a little bit.
Got it.
And then you're right. I am going to use the Nikita for a little while.
I think you should just shoot him, B. Ooh, if you can pull off a double whammy. Come on, Whammy Town. Nice! Oh shit.
Facing me.
He made you pay for that one.
See, that's another thing, is like, he seems to be in areas that you don't expect.
He's pretty spry for a guy his size.
Yeah, exactly. And also he starts running faster at certain points.
That's when it gets really intense.
That's when it gets like...
Yeah, I think that really does prove your point about it being like a horror movie.
Yeah. He's down here somewhere.
God, those Nikitas are just so silly.
I don't know where he is. Oh, he's coming right at me right now.
Got him. Nice.
You know what's cool about this? This is like one of the first boss fights. Or is it the first boss fight? Oh shit, he shot your Nikita. Is this the only boss fight where you can actually use your map as part of the strategy?
I don't know if it is or not.
Because up until now, that map is just to show you where guards are so you can avoid them. But this actually tells you where Raven's looking, and you can sneak up on him. That's a pretty cool use of that map. Because I mean, that map has been around since the beginning of Metal Gear, but it's the first time it's been like implemented in the game this way, which I think is really cool.
Why doesn't he come over to your traps?
He
Don't
hit
step on
two
your
of
traps.
them, which is really good. I'm just trying to figure out which ones they are. Oh, he hit this one.
Did that not take any life away from him?
Oh yeah, he's almost done. At this point, like she's.
Oh, fuck
suck.
you!
Cheese it.
Oh, he's coming right at this area.
Oh my god, don't kill yourself. Don't does it. Oh man, you're so close.
Come on, Raven.
Oh, that's weird. He hit that one, but it didn't hurt him.
Oh, that was close. Is that a ration? Oh, that
That's
sucks.
so cool. I'm hoping this one respawned. It
Nope.
didn't. Okay.
Fuck.
Cheese it.
You got him. You got him. You can't come.
I love how wrapped up we are in this boss fight. Oh my god, you're so close.
Oh, hit another one. Hit another one. Hit another one.
Yes!
Nice.
Very well done.
See, that is the most nerve-wracking battle ever. He's so
Sweaty hands.
fucking.
There's a reason.
intense.
There's a reason why this is like the Kojima's favorite boss battle.
It's an intense battle.
Well done. Very well done.
Thank you. It only took me 3 tries.
From the jaws of defeat. Also, Raven has like the most brutal death of anyone in any of the games, I think. I can't think of anyone who has a more brutal death than him.
Yeah, but I think it's also like the way he wanted to die.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's tragic.
Oh, okay.
That's not, I just mean like it's brutal.
Yeah, it is brutal.
I will be watching you. Understand?
Creepy. Man, Raven's gonna be watching Snake masturbate.
He was the guy who was in the elevator area.
Take this security guard.
What do you mean?
Who was watching you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Creepy. It's hard to miss.
Yeah, it's really hard to miss. Maybe he has octo camo too. God damn.
That's giant octo camo. He's wearing all 4 suits. He needs one for each leg, like one for his leg, one for his arm.
I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, I will. And he's also the penultimate boss. Well, I guess if you include Rex, no. But I include
No, but
Rex
Liquid isn't Rex, so yeah.
Yeah, I include Liquid and Rex as like one boss battle because it is extended. So he's like the last one before.
Yeah. So he's built up because of that.
He also feeds us information.
Yep.
Which you would think he wouldn't know anything. He seems more like a pawn.
Yeah.
Mongo, just pawn.
Mongo no. Mongo only pawn in big game of life. Decoy Octopus? What?
He was a master.
He was the person you referred to as wearing blackface because he was dressed up like the Darker
Yeah.
Chief.
A member of Hawksbound.
Hawksbound.
Yep.
So he drained the
So Decoy Octopus is the only person we never see. I guess we kind of see him here, but what the fuck does he look? Is he an old man? Like, who is
No,
this
you
guy?
never see what he looks like. Although I think there are artist sketches of what he's supposed to look like, right?
Yeah, but he just looks like a dude.
He just looks like a dude.
Yeah, there's no.
Well, a bald dude with a very nondescript face.
But I guess that is supposed to be the whole point.
Yeah.
Is nondescript.
Why go to so much trouble?
I don't fucking
Why
know.
impersonate the chief?
What might the answer, man?
Anybody else have a face that's pretty nondescript?
You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
I have wild theories about Ground Zeroes, and
Oh no,
Pain.
people have already gone there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, brutal.
Oh, he continues talking.
He continues to
As it
talk.
happens.
What a fucking. And then, like, there's walking away from explosions, but walking away from a dude being ripped apart by birds that are his pets, that's a whole new level.
That's pretty crazy.
I don't know, Snake. I would actually be like, what? I would sit there and just kind of, like, watch, like, a car accident. Like, what the fuck?
I'm with Snake. I'd be walking away right about now. I'm out.
I love how he's speaking truth as he dies.
Yeah.
About war and
Big Boss gives a speech like this before he dies, where he says that he, as a snake, he'll be always wandering the battlefield. So it's another echo of the last game.
Although he turns around. I wouldn't have turned around. I
Where
would have
did
just
his
kept walking.
skeleton go?
He was eaten by birds.
Eat the burns at all.
mega
Bones at
life
all.
bar. Look at that life bar. It's like a third of the screen.
I know.
Mailing's calling is like, Snake, that was fucked up.
What about Naomi?
I want to get a call like from Mei Ling that's like that. She's watching. She's like, ah.
So what is this about Naomi? Okay, maybe we better let the Colonel hear this too. Yeah, go on, Master.
She calls him Master.
Basically, Dr. Naomi...
I think in the Japanese version his name is Sensei, which makes a lot more sense.
What? I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out. And...
Turns out she was a commercial fisherman.
Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know.
Bump.
The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification.
Wait, so I forget. Is this true?
So then who is she really?
I don't think this is true.
I don't think so.
Spy.
Speaking of spies,
She was in the Middle East though.
But why would Master Miller lie? I don't.
why would Master Miller be so invested in there being a mole?
She is working for Fox Admiral. So you think she had a part in the uprising? Or she could be working with some different group altogether. Different group? It couldn't be. Place her under arrest. What?
See, now Colonel's the one repeating everything that he says.
Yeah.
Interrogated to find out who she's with. If she's one of those...
Oh, again, another reference to Solid Snake. Master Miller and Colonel are both introduced in Solid Snake in the game before. And they're your codec contacts. Because Big Boss have obviously died, supposedly, in the first game. So Colonel replaces him. And then Master Miller is like your support.
I have no idea.
So Master Miller originally was like your Otacon character. He was the person that you would call for support, and he would
Right.
tell you where things are and how to do stuff.
Without her, we can't complete this mission. I knew it. You were hiding something.
I'm very
Always.
less emotional
Yeah.
Hurry then.
point of contact.
Who she is.
Yeah, Master Miller, of all the, like, again, we're talking about people that they're modeled off an actor. Master Miller is modeled off of Val Kilmer from Top Gun.
I can see that absolutely.
With the blonde hair and the
Yeah.
aviator shades. I don't know, it's just imagining Master Miller as, like, a douchebag. Which I think fits.
Ah, sowing seeds of doubt.
You know, I might be wrong, but I think Liquid actually it might be modeled off. Might have been modeled from someone from a hairband. I might be wrong about that. I have to look into it. And those trapdoors are still there in 4.
God, who installed all of these fucking cameras?
Yo, if you go up there, there's like aren't there like 9 of them in one spot?
Shit.
What is a fairly important location?
There's like a lot.
Yeah, like, it's so ridiculous. Look at that. It must be something really important.
Dancing cameras.
Oh my god. Do you have a ration equipped just in case? They look so sad. Useless.
Dun, 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 dun,
Stop always holding that grenade.
No. It's very feminine somehow.
You actually run faster.
Really?
It's a speed run technique.
Are you serious?
If you use a chaff grenade, it makes you run faster.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
There it is, guys. Metal Gear Rex's dick. He does have a machine
look
gun.
at that giant
Wang.
wing. That is incredible. Oh, there it goes.
That was always the weird thing about Metal Gear to me. Because it was like this stealth game, but there's mechs in it. And it's just like, what?
Yeah, the mech thing. seems to come out
Robotech?
of
I don't know.
Left field. What's the ultimate weapon, though?
A weapon to surpass even Metal Gear. What the fuck could that be? Because that doesn't make any sense. In the context of the series, that doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, I'm going up.
I like it's his Walkman. He's just carrying it around.
Yeah.
He's bumping.
It's like he's going out for a morning jog.
That's exactly what it looks like. No, it was morning rollerblading.
His headphone cord just swaying in the wind.
Yep. Which is funny because Boss actually has one of those.
Snake, it's me. What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide? Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear.
You fucking asshole.
Rubbing it in, man.
Getting Metal Gear ready. How do you know that? I overheard them talking. Where are you now? Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange. What is? There's nobody here. No guards. Nobody patrolling.
It's like they're setting me up for something.
Because they're all ready.
It's like they want me to do their dirty work for them.
What should I do? All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about. But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys. Leave it to me. You got some kind of plan?
Uh-oh. Now we're screwed.
I'm in the computer
Yeah,
room
really.
right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files. Baker's files.
I like
Give me a
this.
password. Of course.
This is awesome.
There are ways. Are you a hacker?
Nice.
That describes me pretty well.
That describes... it does describe Otacon.
Yet, I'll give it a try.
Otacon, hacker, loser, pants pisser, crybaby,
Lovable.
dreamboat.
Dreamboat. You're the one that describes him like that, though.
Snake describes him like that too.
I'm sure.
Draft
What a
grenades.
dreamboat.
He's so dreamy. What can I say? I dig dudes with the glasses. He's got that like sexy librarian thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's weird to say that about a guy. You never hear that.
sexy librarian.
Yeah, for a guy.
It's me again.
Oh fuck! What do you want?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
In about 5 minutes, because hacking takes about
I never met
30 seconds in the 90s.
Absolutely.
Okay, keep trying.
I like in the 90s, the hacking was so loosely defined. It's just anyone that knows computers.
Are you a hacker?
No, it's just
Do you know computers? Yeah. Do you know what a hacker is? Yeah. Well, then you're a hacker. If you know what that means, you fit the definition in the 90s. I think by 90s definition, anyone who works with with computers as far as like IT or troubleshooting are considered hackers.
Yeah,
This is like the
exactly.
same definition.
part. It's so, I always kind of forget about this part because it's very,
Tedious.
yep. Showing up. Even though this is your first, like, real introduction to Metal Gear.
What is this, Metal Gear Solid 2?
It follows you a fucking time.
Got past security. Bingo.
No, my Hot Pocket's finished.
What do you got?
It's fucking hot.
Stop calling me.
Override system that Baker talked about. I haven't found it yet. That's what I need to know. But Snake, I found something else.
Stash a porno.
Secret behind the new nuclear
awesome.
weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Oh, that's kind of...
Man, if I was really into NATO, that'd be super interesting.
Pretty sneaky.
Scariest thing about this weapon. Oh, I can't wait to
It looks like a dinosaur.
stealth weapon.
Even the fucking Metal Gear has stealth.
Yeah.
Take that, Snake.
They've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s. Why weren't they able to develop one until now? Because of the missile rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites. Oh yeah.
These all seem like problems they were having all the way back in 1964.
Doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
Alright, I just kind of got finished with this part in Metal Gear Solid 3, so I'm like, I know what they're talking about. Sort of.
Warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Ooh.
Snake's all about the penetrating hardened underground bases, if you know what I mean. He's looking for a bro bump right there.
Weapon.
I don't know what you mean.
Neither do I.
Avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections.
What are you fucking talking about?
Are you listening?
Oh my god.
I'm listening. If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident. Yeah.
Well, yeah, also, launching nuclear warheads, that's a big issue in itself.
Could even bring the president down. Did you know this, Colonel? I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
What up, Rick? No, he hasn't. He keeps saying you've changed, but he's been doing this all along.
You have always done this.
It's never actually been tested.
You've changed from that time when I never knew you.
You mean they ran a computer model? Yeah.
Oh man, it's serious, guys. They ran a computer model.
They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
Yeah.
What were the results of the exercise? It looks like it went better than they hoped for.
They got an S rank.
I can't find
Oh,
the
God.
data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded. It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data. What? Do you still have it? No. Ocelot took it from me.
It would be really funny if he was just like, why don't you tell me this? Oh, I don't tell you anything.
The detonation codes, they should be ready to launch. So you think they can do it? Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so. Did you find out how to override it yet?
God, it's been like 30 seconds, Otacon. Can't you hack everything yet?
Right now I'm looking through all of
You
the
should
personal
be
files.
the internet by now.
Counting on you.
Counting on you, Otacon.
Counting on you,
Don't
Otacon.
make us wrong.
And we're counting on you, the audience, to watch us in our next episode.
That was terrible.
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot myself.